ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the MythCast. And I am joined by our latest addition to the content creation team, Mr. Harry BW, aka Harry BW1H. Harry.
How you doing?
Hello, mate.
I'm glad to be here. After everyone, no one even understands how many have been occurring, but I'm doing good. I think we fixed them. But yeah, I'm doing good, mate. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic after having to sit here for potentially 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Yeah. Little background. Harry's had a few PC issues that he's had to get someone on to help fix. I'm going to double check that I've hit the start recording, because that's the last thing I want to do is after waiting all this time. But we are good. We're live. We're recording. And here we are. Firstly, welcome to Mythos.
Thank you so much. I'm glad to be here. I'm very happy to be here.
Okay, you can take the gun away from your head now.
I am. Fucking get out of my way.
Get out of my room. It's fine. So, this is one of the first announcements, depending on the way that we put it out. Obviously, Mythos ran the content creation recruitment challenge. Harry applied. Harry got in. Here we are. How was the whole application process for you? What made you? That was a terrible question. What made you want to apply to go ahead and do the content creation challenge?
Well, I put a tweet out. It was quite good actually, because I was thinking about it actually before you did it. I was like, I kind of want to join a team or like an organization. I wasn't sure what to go for, and I didn't really understand the difference between the two. I sort of do, but yeah, and then I thought. Oh fuck! And I put a tweet up, and I was like, "Oh, I want to join some organization. I want to meet people. I want to, bounce ideas off of people, and not just have them as a friend, but be on like a nice team kind of thing. Because I feel like I don't know. That's just how I felt. And then I put a tweet out basically saying like, "Oh, I want to be a part of a team /org. Please, anyone know? Hit me up." And this was maybe a week. I don't know how long you had the Mythos thing up. I can't remember. It was an amount of time had gone past and it was only like 2 days left, and I had a couple people say to me like, "Oh, Mythos are doing it," and I was like, "Do I have enough clips?" I was like, I don't want to fuck up. So I was like, you know what? There's nothing I can lose, everything to gain, and it worked out. So
And here you are.
And here I am on the MythCast.
I think for me, when looking over all the applications, the thing that really sold me was your TikTok. And it's something that we've spoke about a lot, and the comedy of it is very much up my street. There will be links in the description down below to all of Harry's socials. Go check them out. I'll let you decide what video it is I'm thinking of that really had me in stitches. If anyone was watching my stream the other day, you'll know exactly what it is. But you are on a lot of social platforms.
Yeah.
What are the social platforms you are on?
Okay, so I'm yet to start. So I used to, obviously, when I feel like a lot of people that are streaming now like that are a bit more adult, you could call it. We're adults now, aren't we? So unfortunately, but we all had YouTube channels when we were a lot younger, and it was the classic Minecraft Let's Plays. So I've got a YouTube channel. I'm yet to put anything current on that. Obviously, they're all private from before, but so I'm on. I yet to be on YouTube, but I'm on TikTok, Twitter. Clip that. Get that plug in. Clip that. Instagram. I don't have a Facebook page, but I'm obviously on Facebook, and Twitch, of course, is the main one. Twitch is the main one. So
on all of them. Oh, he's everywhere.
Literally on all of them, other than
you can't not see him. So as a content creator, you are literally widespread. On the topic of content creation, what got you into creating content in the first place?
Oh my god. Okay, so going back to what I said a second ago about the YouTube thing, obviously I had a YouTube channel back in when I was in year 9 probably. I would say start of year 9, end of year 8, kind of started it then. And like I said, Minecraft Let's Plays, always the ones. Do you know what's funny? I think I did a couple of. I had like a montage of at some stage. I might have to try and dig them up of Black Ops 2, which was it was fun.
But like sniping montage.
Oh, it was. It absolutely was. Yeah. I'll have to, I don't know if it was any good, but I'll have to find it. It'd be quite interesting. Hopefully, it's somewhere. So back then, I don't know who was around back then that I mean, obviously it was Minecraft, so it would have been mostly like micro content creators then. So it would have been like the Hermitcraft lot and all that. But then I wanted to get back into it, and I wanted to start like a podcast. And then I was like, because I had the whole setup and stuff. I had a decent mic. I had the PC. And then this year I decided, because my PC that I built was like 7 or 8 years old, I thought, fuck it, I'm going to make a new one. I made a new one, and Majazzle started streaming. And I was like, it does seem like a lot of fun, because I was playing with him as well. And I was like, oh, fuck, I want a bit of that. And I remember when I had my YouTube account back in like 2013, I think it would have been, I had streamed before. So, and I always said to myself, I was like, that is so much fun. Like, even if it was like 1 or 2 viewers come in and go, hello, how you doing? Oh, maybe you should build this like that. You know, it's just fun having the live interaction with someone rather than recording. But yeah, so that's really, there was no one really that stood out that made me want to do it. Obviously, there was people like that I watched, but there wasn't like anyone that really sticks out to me that goes, I want to do it, other than just like, I know my friends did it and stuff. So basically, my friends really made me want to do it as a whole.
So you got into content creation through like your friends, and your friend just going, hey, I want to watch you doing.
So the person that really got me into, so my friend Jake, who I was just doing all the technical difficulties with, he was in the same boat as me. So back in like year 8, year 9, he had the same thing. So he had like a YouTube channel, and he was doing his, and I was like, oh, I want to do mine. And then that just ended for whatever reason. I can't remember. I just sort of grew out of it, go through them. Yeah, teenage phases, eh? So and then I just decided to start it again, because I thought it'd be quite fun. And at the same time, I think I speak for a lot of people. I fucking hate working for other people. I like working for myself. So to make this a job would be great. But at the same time, obviously, me and Luke have got Fuzz. So that as well. So if this doesn't pick up, then, I mean, this would be still fun. It's still a hobby. At the end of the day, I'm going to be gaming no matter what. So if I can, live stream it, and I can get clips out of it and funny moments of me and my friends playing COD or whatever, or Euro Truck Simulator 2 or something, like it, you can. It's just nice to
like you say, have it as a hobby.
Have it as a
to
hobby,
relax and play,
and a little bit of income. It's not all about the income, but at the end of the day, that's what pays the bills. So
it is good fun. And like you obviously say, not only do you create content, you are a talented man in terms of creativity, full stop. You obviously have your Fuzz clothing brand. For those of the people who are listening who don't know what Fuzz is, what is Fuzz?
Fuzz is, I don't have a top laying around. Fuzz is an independent clothing company from Brighton. Me and Luke Majazzle started it. We all design it, print them ourselves. So nothing is stolen, or anything like that. It's entirely our stuff. And Luke said it pretty well. He wanted to not spend loads of money on Golf Wang stuff, which is a company ran by Tyler the Creator. And he was like, and he hit me up because we had a band beforehand as well, and we wanted to sort of make a business out of that. We had basically just had this like chemistry where we knew we wanted to work for ourselves, and what better way than just working with each other. So we decided to buy this big press, this heat press. You can do it with an iron, but it's just easier. We bought a printer, we bought the print and paper, we bought the t-shirts, we bought all the stuff, and then we just thought, fuck it, let's make our own stuff. Because me and Luke were in a band, and we wanted like a simple name, like just short, snappy, easy to remember. I had just recently bought a fuzz pedal. So for the people that know about guitars and electric guitars and music and blah blah blah, that's basically it's just a pedal effect, so that it makes your guitar sound different, has a bit more of a like a grungy feeling. And so yeah, I really liked it. And I just said to him, I was like, fuzz, what a great idea. And we love the name, so yeah, that's how we came up with it. That's how it went. That's how fuzz originated.
So to answer my question, it's a clothing company.
Yes, it's a clothing company.
We're gonna have so much fun chopping and changing all this shit.
I know, right? It's great.
It's gonna be brilliant. The fact that it's all free flowing off the top of the head as well, it just makes it so much better.
Yeah.
Content creation.
Yes.
Let's get back to that. So,
absolutely.
What is it you enjoy the most about creating content?
Oh, mate, definitely. Okay, it has to be meeting new people, bouncing ideas off people, just having a laugh and chat. Like, I mean, was it yesterday when I just showed you my video, and it was just this. You get the days where you just can't stop laughing, and they're the fucking best ones. Like, that's probably the best part about content. It just made people laugh. It's just making people laugh and enjoy your content, I guess.
1000%. I couldn't have said it better myself. Meeting new people is amazing. Like, knowing that someone's laughing at what you're doing is massive. Like, I've always, as a kid, been into like making people laugh. Always wanted to be the class clown. Always wanted to be the comedian. I've always wanted to tell the jokes. And like at Christmas time, I had the first cracker to read out because I just always wanted to make people laugh. And now I'm on like a stage where I can do it myself.
Yeah,
like 1000%.
Yeah, exactly. And people tune in to watch you, and that's what people forget is that as well. Like, even if you have 2 or 3 people in your stream, it doesn't matter because they've chosen to come and watch you. And that's what's great about it is that it could be 1 person, 2 people, 3 people. Obviously, you want a lot of people in there, but at the same time, it doesn't matter because it's just like, knowing that you're making 1 person's day is just nice, isn't it? That's the best thing about content creating, I think, is definitely the fact that you can just sit there, chat shit, play a game that you would already be playing, and have someone else enjoy that. So, yeah.
Great answer, mate. To be fair, great answer.
Mm.
People come to your streams. What can they expect from HBW?
Just a lot of chatting shit about COD, probably. I'm not going to be around the bush.
Because you've gone on a massive, like, swing. You've done the complete opposite to me. Because, like, I uninstalled COD probably, like, Season 4, and I've only just recently got it back into it. And you've now completely uninstalled it. You hate it. You don't even want to, like, look at the game. Like, it's incredible. What is it for you that you, like, hate about COD?
I hate
at the moment, anyway.
Okay, so with Activision / Infinity Ward, I hate that they don't listen to their fan base whatsoever. So, for example, they brought in the Bruin, right? This is going back. They brought in the Bruin. Bruin, everyone found out was really broken in the sense that it was so OP. Like, it was so overpowered. Then again, most guns in that game are overpowered with the right attachments. And then they realize, oh, actually, this is really OP. So what we're going to do is we're going to nerf it. People stop using the Bruin so much, but we're also then going to implement a new LMG, the Finn, and then everyone's going to go onto that. So it's basically just replacing it, and people instantly were calling it the Bruin 2.0. And and that's the thing as well is that. I don't know. I heard something that Activision team or something like that. They're so tiny as well. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. But they're apparently a tiny team for such a massive corporation.
I didn't know that.
I don't know how true that is. I might be waffling. To be honest, I might be waffling.
I've never heard anything about it, but it would kind of make sense as to why
it would make sense.
It's Absolutely. So shit. It makes it. There's like 3 kids in the room going, "Let's do that," and they're going, "That's a brilliant idea, Dave. Dave, you've smashed it out of the park again." Because the growl wasn't good enough, Dave. You've done one better, and you've done the Bruin. You pay rise now.
And that's the thing as well, is that there's so many bugs in the game. And let's face it, they've got to be living under a fucking rock if they can't see all these people complaining about it. Because it'll be, mate, you go on TikTok for 5 minutes and it'll be like, oh, for instance, what's the latest one? The sniper scope. If you pick up a sniper scope, drop your weapons, pick them back up whilst holding it, you've literally got like an aimbot or like a wall hack. You can see where everyone is, but they're not going to fix that because they just don't care.
I actually tried it today.
Did it work?
I tried it today and it works. I done it on the stream. Apparently I have to delete the VOD because I wasn't encouraging exploits. But it's literally as simple as that. You drop your weapons, you hold the spotter scope in your like sight, pick your weapons up, and then you literally but it only works if you can see them. If they're not unless you can actually see them. If they're in your game's view, it'll be a tiny white dot. And then if you look at them and spot them or like mark them, you also get XP for it. Because you're spotting for your teammates. So when I then see something and ping it, my teammates can see it as well because the game thinks I'm still using the spot scope.
It's amazing, isn't it? And that's been in there for at least 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Or however long this has been out. So so that was the main thing. You know, that's the main thing really. They don't listen to their fan base, which sort of sucks because at the end of the day, who the fuck gave them that much money to be able to make that game? It's all of us that are playing it and making content about it. So that's the one reason that I hate it, and I hate it also because I'm just shit at most of the time. But
are you going to go ahead and get the new one, Cold War?
Oh, 100%. And the reason the reason I say that is because first, it's not a new franchise; it's a different franchise. It's Treyarch. I've always loved Treyarch. I didn't really enjoy Black Ops 4, but because it's going sort of back to the Black Ops 1/2 days. No, it's Black Ops 1. It's Black Ops 1.
Yeah, Black Ops 1987, isn't it? It's set in.
Yeah, that's it. Whenever the Cold War was.
Funnily enough. Wonder where they got that idea from.
Wait, from the war?
The cold one as well.
Yeah, the one not in the summer. And obviously they're bringing back zombie. Yeah, I just think it's really. I think it's a decent game. A lot of people are shitting on it. I don't know how you can shit on a beta so hard, but it's also because they've sort of stripped it back a bit, which is what I like about it. They sort of got. It feels like it's. I don't know. I got the feeling that it was a little bit less competitive in the sense that you can. So like the casual gamer can be competitive without having to enter competitions, if that makes sense. Like on Modern Warfare, so they could be really like strategic and have these like mad movements on Modern Warfare, but not be like into the comp scene or anything. Whereas this feels like you can be a casual gamer separated from the comp game. Does that make sense, or am I just waffling?
I think you're waffling because that makes no sense. Yeah. Like, as someone who's like seen a lot of COD from all different points of views, I don't know what you just tried to explain, but it sounded good. Someone else might listen. If you understood what Harry just said in the comments down below, let us know because I didn't. I'm still holding the hairbrush. I've not let go of it.
It's the microphone.
It is. Just get rid of. So Harry, tell me a bit about how.
Yeah. Anyway, so coming back.
Back to BBC News.
Yeah.
That's my hairbrush. I don't even know how I got this much hair. So, Cole, what are you looking forward to? What do you think about... Because obviously, if you didn't know, I know you know because I saw you tweet about it. They have confirmed that Modern Warfare elements are going to carry on over to Cold War. And we're going to see a lot of this within Warzone. So, to my element, you can decide to pick from a Warzone Modern Warfare loadout or a Cold War loadout. Do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing?
I think it's a fucking stupid thing. And let me tell you why, right? Because I have a lot of opinion. And I know I chat so much shit about COD on Twitter, so I don't just want to completely go for it. But hey, look. So the reason I think it's stupid, because there might be people that haven't played Modern Warfare, for instance, so they haven't got max levels guns. Like, what's the meta now? It's the Kilos. It's probably the Kilo, isn't it? Kilo and M4 are still pretty up there. Yeah. So you can imagine right? I haven't played Modern Warfare, but I really know how to use. Sorry, I haven't played Cold War. I have played Modern Warfare. I know how to use this gun perfectly in certain situations, right? Whereas someone that is never played Modern Warfare can't get those, and they've got an instant advantage, right? Because obviously, when you go into a new game, you've got to level those guns up. You've got to put the time and effort in that everyone else has to do as well. So then everyone's sort of leveling up at the same time. Whereas the people that play Modern Warfare and have all these max level guns are going to be up here in Warzone, whereas the new people that didn't play Modern Warfare are going to be down here because they've only got like a base level MP5, whereas this person's got a laser, they've got the monolithic suppressor, they've got all these attachments. And I just don't understand how they're going to bring these new weapons into an old-fashioned game. It doesn't make sense to me whatsoever.
That's the one thing that really confuses me as well is the time zone. Because obviously you have Modern Warfare, and then with the Cold War going back to 87 or 60, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
I think it's something like 87 or 82, 83, from what I remember watching the campaign. Anyway, it's way before modern. How do you implement all of that? But then obviously something that you could see them doing is taking a lot of inspiration from COD Mobile. So if you look at COD,
I don't know anything about it.
So COD Mobile has all of the best maps over all of Call of Duty history. It has all of the best weapons or fan favorite weapons from all of Call of Duty history, and it's all under one game. So you'll be on like Afghan Modern Warfare 2 with like a Advanced Warfare bow.
What? Really?
So like the perks are all from like all the fan favorites, the equipment, the prestiges, the score streaks are all mixed as well. Like, so I can see them having the COD Mobile out for like a couple of years or like a year, whatever it's been. They've tested it in terms of like how it all works. Does that then take away a lot of character about the current or soon to be current title if you're then just going to allow all of this shit to be piled back in from it? Or does it then open the door that, the next COD is COD Anniversary, where it's just all of the bloody CODs mixed into one? Because that's exactly what we'd want to see. And you get that in COD Mobile. But give us a platform where we can do that on here. So, do I think it's a good thing that they're doing it? If it's done right, I don't see an issue. Because my biggest thing with COD is that there's never enough guns. And I think that we've seen that a lot more recently, the way that every season they had 2 guns.
Yeah.
You want something to be working on the whole time.
Yeah, I think, do you know what as well? Is that if that is the way that they're going to do it, I guess it is decent because then everyone's got a level playing field. But I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they made a Call of Duty, just like a Call of Duty Anniversary, and it's just everything. Like, for instance, you know how Fortnite, they're not going to make a Fortnite 2, are they? They're just going to keep the same Fortnite, add new guns, add old guns back, change the map, this and that, That'd be kind of cool, I guess. But I think it's the fact that it's such a different era that makes it very confusing. And I guess because no one's really no one that I know has played COD Mobile, we're all a bit confused as to how it's going to work in this new Call of Duty Cold War. How we're going to be able to implement the old weapons into the new Call of Duty, technically the new weapons into the older generation of Call of Duty. I mean, I also saw a thing today in the same feed about how in the new zombies they're going to have like what they called the perks, the operator. Oh my god!
Special abilities.
That's it. Yeah. So there's no quick revive. I don't know how much you played zombies, but there's no quick revive in the next zombies. It's self revive, and it's going to be a perk you unlock kind of thing. So that's a bit confusing. I don't know about that. The rest of it looks really cool, but I don't like the fact that you can't have quick. But
quick revive's going to be a big one because I'm not gonna lie. I never got quick revive. Whenever I was playing zombies, I never worried about quick revive. If you died, you're on your.
Were you a solo player or were you like a?
Oh mate, I was a full-on team player. Easter eggs, the lot. I never bothered with quick revive.
There's no need to really. if you're a team player Easter egg hunter, there's never really any point in getting it because everyone's around you to pick you up. I mean, but yeah, it's a weird one. It's a whole new generation. Just it's completely changing. I think for the good.
Hopefully. I mean, I'm a massive fan of I hate Activision. Everyone's like, Modern Warfare 2 is the best COD. No, Modern Warfare 2 was terrible. Modern Warfare 2 was only good because it was the only good game out at the time.
Yeah.
Modern Warfare 3
and it was the first game that everyone played.
Yeah. For me, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, bring back jetpacks. What do I know?
Did you really like the jetpacks?
Absolutely loved them.
Really?
Black Ops 3 was my favourite COD of all time.
Sorry, 3?
Black Ops 3.
Yeah, really? Wow. Okay. What a fucking
Black Ops 3. The zombies was incredible. The campaign was brilliant. It was the first time Treyarch done an exo mechanical advanced movement, and it worked really well. I think the maps were good. The guns were good. Comp scene was good. The arena play was good. Everything about the game for me was good. Advanced Warfare was the first one, so it didn't get a lot of praise because it was like, oh shit, this is new. But then after you played Infinite Warfare, it was Infinite Warfare, wasn't it? The third jetpack.
Yeah.
It made Advanced Warfare look so much better, and like the dashing mechanic that you had in Advanced Warfare. Infinite Warfare I wasn't a massive fan of. I think I played most of my time on Modern Warfare Remastered. COD 4 Remastered. Because that came out it came out as 2, didn't it? You had Infinite Warfare and then COD 4 Remastered. So I just spent the whole year on COD 4 Remastered. I never played any of it. And of course that was the one year that Optic win.
Yeah, right.
Champs, Dynasty. The good old days.
But yeah, so I think mine obviously it's the same though, isn't it? Like I really enjoyed it too, but I was also a kid, and if that same game came out now with modern day graphics, it'd be fucking shit.
It would.
It would be so shit.
That again was a game that had so many exploits. So many exploits. You look at it now, it's terrible hackers. You had so many people, like Wasteland noob tube straight off spawn over the top of the bushes. Like there were so many things that were broken with that game.
Yeah.
And
mate,
I think
that's the thing as well. Okay, I'm sorry.
I think it's really highlighted. Like I don't know if you saw the throwback tournament that TST done, where they got all of the COD pros and they went back to play Modern Warfare 2. And it was TST who hosted it, and it was to raise money for Movember. And you saw everyone play it again. And even stuff that was really, really simple that's still in the game now, like when you die, you quickly hit start, and it gives you the map of the person that killed you's like POV, so you can see where everyone is in the game. So when someone kills you, you press start.
Oh my god! Yeah.
And you can see the whole map. And it's stuff like that that's still broken in that game. If that comes out in today's title, worst game ever, can't believe it, what the fuck, shit game, the noob tubes, the map exploits, the high rise jumping out of the maps, like, was all terrible.
You get on top of the building. No, saying on the same topic as that, obviously you press start really quickly and you can see where everything is. There was an exploit on Warzone not that long ago where you can get where I think if you saw someone's map, so sorry, when you get killed, you see their the kill cam, you open the map whilst the kill cam is going, you could see where every single circle is, and then you could keep it up, and that was a glitch. They might have gotten rid of it, but that's the exact same thing.
Yeah.
But in Warzone, and
I didn't even
goes to show
know it was a thing.
It just goes to show that that's still an issue in today's climate, I guess you could say. But 100%, I think you're right. Modern Warfare 2 was good because it was the only game out back then, but realistically, it was shit. And I love Black Ops 1, mate. I love Black Ops 1 so much.
Black Ops 1 was so good. WMD, Galil,
Commando, Trojan. Oh my god, the Galil and the Commando.
There were so many good guns.
So many good guns, man. So many good guns. I love Black Ops franchise as a whole. I didn't really play much of Black Ops 4, but I heard it wasn't amazing. But yeah.
So where's your content going? Fucking look at this. So where do you want your content to go, Harry? In terms of, you've now joined Mythos.
Yeah.
You've got the new Call of Duty title coming up, which you've obviously expressed that you're interested in playing. Where do you want to be?
I really don't want to be. This is going to sound so fucking pretentious. I don't want to be following the crowd and going on to Warzone. I will play it. Don't get me wrong. I'll probably end up fucking streaming a lot of it. But I really, I mean, I guess what do they call? I'm a variety streamer, so I'll do everything. So I mean, zombies is going to be my main thing. I really actually quite enjoyed multiplayer in the beta. So fuck it. Who knows? Maybe I'll be the next stallion. Probably not. But
Who knows?
yeah, who knows? Who knows? But yeah, so I think probably with that game, zombies and multiplayer mostly. Because I love zombies. Like I said a minute ago, that was my favorite. I mean, one of my first Call of Duties I ever played was because a friend of ours was throwing out a bunch of Wii games. This is so funny. I think I've said this before, but they were throwing out a bunch of Wii games, and one of them was World at War, and it was literally you played it with the nunchuck.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, and so I played that, and that's how it sort of got me into Call of Duty. So yeah, that was my first, and obviously World at War. Nectar and Totem, which was the first Nazi zombies. But yeah, I loved that. So I want it there. I want mate any game. I was tempted to Watch Dogs Legion, to be honest with you, because I quite like the look of that. But
mate,
I don't know.
I was literally talking about this today on my stream that what I'm tempted to do, and I don't know if you know about this as well. Bit of a
the Ubisoft thing.
Sneaky way to get around it. 15 quid. Cancel it as soon as you paid it. Play any game on there for 30 days. Play it for 30 days, see what it's about. If you don't like it, just fucking resubscribe to it. But December, they're bringing out a multiplayer. So that's going to really...
Yeah.
That's going to really interest me. But December's also the same time they're going to bring Warzone to Cold War. So...
Oh, shit. Conflict.
Big conflict. Am I really going to want to sit there and run around with a fucking iPhone hacking cameras and crashing cars? Or am I going to want to play the new Warzone that's more than likely going to be the game yet again?
Yeah. I'm just sort of waiting for the day that... I'm not waiting because I don't want it to happen because it's quite fun. But this is just the new era of games, isn't it? Really? Obviously, it started off... Battle Royale started off with Hunger Games and Minecraft. Genuinely, I'm pretty sure it was that. Or there used to be a game called just Battle Royale or something. I can't remember. So it went that. Then it was... What was the other one? PUBG. I love PUBG.
H1.
H1.
Cuisine
Fortnite.
Royale. I think there might have been something in between there. There was another couple of games. I think there was PUBG, H1. I want to say like Cuisine Royale or something. There was some sort of BR, but like the next big game to come along was like Fortnite.
Oh yeah, and that's what exploded the Battle Royale kind of gaming scene. So I'm just interested. Do you know what? I'm very interested to see how it goes. Like, what's the next one? Because what was it? Because I can't really remember what it was beforehand. Like, what was the gaming scene beforehand? Just
I think it would have been PvP games, because like a lot of it started with like MMO. Was it the massive online multiplayer? Yeah, like that was a thing at the time. Like at a time, wasn't it? Because you had like your World of Warcraft, you had like your RuneScape, you had all these other games of the such. Then you had like your free open Roman worlds,
your DayZ, things like that.
DayZ, GTA. I don't really know any because I'm quite a one-dimensional gamer. FPS shooters, but now at the moment it is obviously Battle Royale. You've got the Halo Infinite. Is it coming out soon?
Yeah,
and
that's coming out on PC, isn't it?
It's coming out on all platforms, I believe. Probably PlayStation, maybe not so much, but they've announced that they're going to have a Battle Royale for that as well.
Mental.
So
maybe Halo will be the next thing. Who knows?
I mean, I think you'll see a lot of people go back to it. I think it's sort of like going back to somewhere you used to live. It's not the same though, is it? You know?
Yeah.
It's like when you grow up and you go back to your school and you're like, oh, these chairs look really small.
It's just because you were.
Yeah. I used to sit in these chairs and like there would be so much room, and now my foot can't even fit on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh, everything looks so different. I remember this door will be a massive. Meanwhile, like, you're just fucking headbutting it.
Yeah.
I don't know
You
if
got
I'm
to think,
supposed to be swearing in this. I
why
think
am
this
I in
may
a
be
school?
friendly. Yeah.
Why am I in a school?
Why am I in a school? Why am
Probably
I?
should be it.
Who put me back here? Why am I here?
Police are getting called.
Nice. Harry's arrested. See you later.
Yeah. Adios.
Harry, to wrap up the podcast, because
Yeah.
we have been waffling a lot of shit, and we can always go back and just chop
Cut it
stuff
out.
up. How would you like to conclude
My content or this episode?
this episode? What
Um,
ideas, Joe? Because I know your brain box.
to conclude the episode, yeah, I think Modern Warfare is shite. Very excited for the new Call of Duty. Definitely expect to see that. I don't know when this is coming out, but I presume just ASAP. So I'm going to be playing Black Ops 3 Zombies until the new Call of Duty comes out. So if that's something that interests you, head on over to the old Twitch for the nostalgia. But yeah, I'm excited for Cold War. I'm excited to get on the new Zombies because it's been such a long time. Yeah, I'm happy to be a part of Mythos now. Mum, get out with the gun, can you? Fuck's sake.
she's back again. I paid her well.
Get the fuck out, will you? Fuck out. Tell me.
Listen, to conclude the episode, that was the second. Do you know what? I said I wasn't going to count the episodes, but I can't help but do it. I think it's a good thing to count the episodes. Go ahead. That was the second episode of the MythCast.
Banging.
I don't know. Anyway, listen, thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for allowing me to introduce to you Harry. Harry, thank you for being here.
Thank you very much for having me.
We will be back with another episode soon of the MythCast. When, I don't know who will be on it. You let me know in the comment section down below. Be sure to subscribe to the Mythos YouTube channel. Be sure to turn the post notifications on for when the new mysterious video comes live. And also do let us know in the comment section down below who you would like to be on the next episode. While you're there, don't forget to click on the more information so you can check out every single social platform from Harry here. And without further ado, goodbye. Thank you for being here. Insert snazzy outro music explosion. Do you know what? Don't. Just fade us to a black screen. Go on. Yep. Goodbye.
Yeah. Bye-bye.